Remembering Biafra in Border Closure by Emeka Obasi. Motor Park Economics say we are approaching Eldorado as Nigeria's land borders remain shut. I know nothing about paper economics since most practitioners say different things each returning day. Some big guns in Abuja think this new development will boost local production. There's just no way to run away from Biafra because the present situation takes many back to the Civil War years. Biafra's land, sea and air borders were blockaded by Nigeria, supported by Russian fighter jets manned by Egyptian pilots. World powers, except of course the United States and France, looked elsewhere as atrocity reigned. The Biafrans did not go to bed. They put on their thinking cap. That is exactly what I want Nigerians to do. It is not enough to announce that local farmers are smiling to the banks. I expect government to factor other things that go beyond producing rice in Abakaliki. What does it take to move the product beyond Ebonyi State? Beyond policies, we know that Lagos is the most populous state in the country. A good rice farmer in Abakaliki would, of course, love to take advantage of the huge market. After escaping potholes in Enugu, Anambra, and Delta State, danger stares him in the face. The Ijebu-Ode Shagamu axis is a nightmare. Moving on to the Shagam-Lagos highway is the height of gridlock, and that coupled with fear of bandits and herdsmen from Ofosu to Ore. Ours is a country of consumers. We import almost everything. Nigeria does not plan at all. We cannot even produce tissue paper to wipe our dirty bum after feeding fat on foreign goods. As a kid, I began to recite, "Necessity is the mother of invention." That was a common jingle in Biafra. With borders militarized, the people locked inwards. Biafra became a mass of industry. Everyone was involved, even in the midst of starvation. Medical equipment was scarce, but there was a way out, and it was homegrown. Professor Theodore Okahilam, who was part of it all, paints a humble picture of the feat achieved. Okahilam said, "That was a period of exciting Igbo scientific innovation, just like the use of coconut water as intravenous fluid by doctors to treat wounded soldiers as emergencies." According to the professor of pediatrics, that leap by Biafran doctors did not go unnoticed by the globe. It later proved to be scientifically sound and was reviewed in international medical journals later. Radio Biafra had many prominent names. People like Chinua Achebe, Uche Chukwu Mereji, and Cyprian Ekwensi made contributions. At the time and war ended in January 1970, it was headed by Sam Nwaneri. Okonkwo-Ndem's voice was sharper than an AK-47 bullet. The way he made announcements, many Biafrans believed their troops were just miles short of capturing General Yakubu Gowon alive. It was believed that Radio Biafra operated from Enugu, which had fallen into federal hands as early as 1967. Many wondered how General Emeka Ojukwu held on to that miracle. However, the man who made Radio Biafra stay on was Aaron Okahialam, an electronics engineer trained in the United Kingdom. While he moved the situation from one secret location to another, bullets and fighter bombers were unable to detect it. Professor Okahialam, his elder brother. Professor Okahialam said Aaron converted Radio Biafra from medium to shortwave for wider coverage. It was indeed a mobile station. It moved from Enugu to Umuahia, and by the end of the war was operating from Obodoku Uruala in today's Idiato area of Imo State. At one time, Professor Okahialam added the transmitter was in Otulu during the war, and a long palm tree was used to mount the area. Colonel Olu Obasanjo, who received the instrument of surrender as General Officer Commanding 3rd Marine Commando Division of the Nigeria Army, could not but marvel at what was Radio Biafra. Locating it was like a wild goose chase. Accompanied by battle-tested troops, Obasanjo was through rough terrain in his official Mercedes-Benz car, NA116, until mission was accomplished. He said the station was well camouflaged from both ground and air by trees and palm fronds which were changed regularly. It was a perfect job. Trust Obasanjo, he came battle ready and was after Okonko Ndem. The broadcaster outsmarted him by disappearing into the undergrowth. An enraged OBJ threatened flog Ikuneton demons out of the man. When Okonko Ndem eventually surfaced, the soldiers who would have been ordered to cane him were carried away. They hailed and took photographs with the non-Igbo Biafran. Accompanying Obasanjo was another non-Igbo, General Philip Asukwo Effiong, president of Biafra in the absence of General Emeka Ojukwu, who was flown out of his grey ghost by Captain Frank Osakwe. Obasanjo asked some of the Radio Biafra workers to accompany him to Lagos when they would be reabsorbed by Radio Nigeria. Okahiala declined. In 1976, he could not say no to Imo State Governor, Lieutenant Commander Ndubisi Kanu. Kanu saddled Okahiala with the responsibility of setting up the Imo Broadcasting Service, IBS. Okahiala attended St. Joseph's College, Sase, Cameroon, before proceeding to Professional Technical College, Southampton. He bagged a higher degree from the University of Syracuse. The engineer also lived up to his initials of HOD when appointed HOD Electrical Electronics Engineering Department, IMT, Enugu. Biafran scientists did great things. They made beer from cassava, engine oil out of coconut. They manufactured Ogunigwe rockets and built Red Devil armored cars. There were refineries. Airports sprang up in Huli, Uga, and Obilago. Among the scientists were Godian Ezekwem, Colonel Ejike Ebenezer Aganya, Willie Achuku, Frank Ndili, Felix Orago, Ezike Izogu, Sam Oji, Frank Mbanefo, Benjamin Nwosu, and Roy Umeyi. They belong to the Research and Production Unit. In all this, there is a lesson for Nigeria. Biafrans were pushed to the war by Nigeria. They reacted by looking inwards. Today, Nigeria's land borders are closed. Nigerians should wake up from slumber and do something. No serious government ever told the path of discrimination. You cannot throw away merit and expect development. It would be a national shame if Nigerians miss this opportunity. So guys, this is a deep one at that, and also an eye-opener for people to look into if they are interested, if and only they are interested. It's just a word of advice for the government to do the needful, for people who really want to pick one or two things from all of these things. But what do you think about the position of the government today about all of these things? Even people providing solution to them, are they really taking it? And yet their own policies are detrimental to the people. By all standards, they are very, very detrimental to the people and the masses. Someone says you are wasting your time advising visionless rulers that only have their selfish and tribal agenda to fulfill. Someone says, I feel it's good to give these people chance to develop this country, since other tribes who have ruled for ages cannot achieve common light in this country. Wow. And someone says, even if all the borders are opened, Biafra will still be remembered. And there's there's someone who is saying, is this writer a brother to Nnamdi Kanu or what? Why are you people glorifying failures? That's the person's opinion, and a lot of people replied him. Somebody was laughing. It is people like you that kept this great country underdeveloped. This writer made a very good point. You lack good sense. Go ask your fathers how it was then. Go read some books about the war. Equip yourself. And someone said, laughing out loud ignorantly is what you portrayed. I know someone like you probably lack the zeal to read. Please go and read or ask your parents how it was and the calibers involved. Like I always say, if people don't really know history, people just come, oh, because you are hiding behind the keyboards. Go and read history. Forget what people are saying. You on your own, go and do findings. Whether the writer wrote what you are not pleased with, or what you are not aware of, or what you have not heard before. Your own is to go and do research. And that's why you just see some people say, oh, it's fake news. Have you done your own research? Somebody is bringing something to you, the next thing is fake news, you know. It's the old truth is not far-fetched. You just know the kind of people they are. So whether you believe or you don't believe it, but there's something that somebody said, that people who have been ruling this country, yes, they've been given opportunity. They will say, oh, they don't trust some people, they don't trust some region, they don't trust some tribe. But you that have been doing it, you are still complaining. You've not been able to bring out any solution. That try these people. Let us change things. You can't continue doing the same thing and expect different results. It's not going to happen. The problem is that we don't embrace others because of selfishness, because of jealousy, because of hatred. Just try to be objective and look at other people. Forget what people are saying about other people. Look thoroughly and do your own findings. You'll be able to see the truth at the end of the day. So guys, I'd like to hear from you what you think about what this writer has said. Leave your comments below. Thank you very much. Bye.